and welcome back to City Emotions 2 on the Cardiff map complete series. As you can see, there's a lot of heavy traffic in the middle of Cardiff, and I've noticed recently, I've let time go by while you've been away, and noticed the traffic's building up because of this, and I've narrowed it down to it's because of this little bit up here, because there's not much. You can see the density, how busy the traffic is on the road by here. See, it's building up, and because it's such short stops for the next traffic light, it's building up very, very dramatically. I also noticed the buses sometimes get stuck, so you've got to think of a way to deal with this. Now, there's many ways that we could deal with this, because our buses get stuck from this, and I could just simple as delete that road. But if I delete that road, if I replace it, it's going to be the same again. So if I replace it, it would be exact same as what it was before. I could turn it into a bus only route, or could turn it into a car only route, but the thing is, if I do that, the chances are the traffic will be still quite heavy. So it would still have these traffic lights. So there's one way I could do it is bring the road down to here but not connect it. So just bring it to there and stop. Hopefully then it would sort this out where the traffic is building up, so you can see it builds up that side and that side, and so that would have more queuing of traffic, which means the traffic that came down this road would have to come down here. Now this is another problem, because this would build up more where the buses come along. So the thing is, we'll have to then think of putting that as a bus only road. But at the moment, we'll just sort this quickly out, so we don't have any more disruptions on our services. So as simple as we just delete, making that as a single whole one. If I put the road out from there, see, we can see there'd be another traffic light. So we don't want traffic lights. So the next thing we're going to do is just simple as build the road back where it was. But you got to do it very, very carefully, of course, because if you could see, it cuts into the buildings. And you got to make sure you don't cut into any of the buildings. Go exact same route as it was before. And there we go, done. So now that's a road. That road is just a dead end road. Doesn't connect up. Now the traffic should ease, because the next big problem would be by here, which, if it comes a problem, we could solve. But that's all right at the moment. So this should free up a lot of the traffic that keeps building up here, because now there's a massive area where the traffic will pull into and run. But anyway, let's get on to what I was going to do in this series. Today I am going to make a trolley bus. We're going to make a trolley bus route, and we're going to bring it in from the other side of the city, following this route. So yeah, we're going to bring it in, it's about by here, and make a little bus services will come around, connect up to it, and we'll bring it all the way down, straight down, and we'll connect it in towards here and into the city at the bottom half. Now it won't be connected to our service at the moment, I know that for sure, but we will build a bus service or tram service that will connect all this up in a later date. But at the moment, let's build another route that brings people into the city, which then could easily, which will then bring us more money and save on congestion. So first of all, let's go into the trolley bus, because their depot is slightly different than a normal bus. Now let's build a large one. Just put it right by there. I should say as well, from the last video, I did a bit of editing beforehand. Bus route 2 now comes to here, to this new depot I've built up by here, instead of this one all the way over here. Only because that the time the buses come all the way up here, went around, apart from it took a while, and now we don't have to use so many buses. But secondly, the time the buses got to the depot, they were damaged because they've been going along the road for such a long time. So I've eased that by making it a new route, and hopefully that will sort it. So next, let's go and push on the trolley wire, and it's just build a trolley wire. Simple as, you just find where you go in, and then you just click, and you just keep doing that until you come to where you want to go. So you just keep going along, following this route. So you go past these lovely apartments here, and that should make us a lot of people that would want to go to work, go into the city for shopping, and also we should technically have a hell of a lot of people travelling in. So you can see there's another route that will come all the way down here, and we'll capitalise. We will go on to that another time. But at the moment, let's get this one going right in towards the city. As you can see from the, I think it was about Tuesday or Wednesday where I left the series off, and as you can see on the time, down by here, it's Sunday now, so the days have definitely gone on a lot more than since you've been away, sadly. But I thought I'd let the money build up a little bit before going back on doing another video, so at least then I can actually we can actually do something. Now I've just done that bit wrong there. I wanted to go follow the bus line, because if you try and keep it staying on there, it's perfect. So if you see what I just did now, you just click on that, and then you just click, and then you're able to then just keep going down. So I want to turn it in here, so let's just do that. So we won't continue on down there. Now this is where I want the bus route to separate, so we'll single wire. Wrong one. We'll go that way, that way, that way. Oh, good. I thought it might have done two wires there. And we'll just come down to here, and then we'll loop it back on itself. So it comes straight back down this road. Goes that way. Curve it up here. There we go. Didn't notice there was a little road there. And we'll just keep going along, right back on ourselves until there. So there we go, that's our little bus trolley wire done. And as you can see, my money's gone down due to it. So this next thing we'll do, do what we did last time. We'll put the nice bus stops in the city. So we'll put a nice bus stop here, and we'll just keep an eye on the ring. One here, one here, one here, stick one by there. We'll do a double one by there, so then they both connect up. Right, now we're out of the city's perimeters really. Still in the city, but just on the outskirts. So let's go for the cheaper bus stops, because it doesn't matter so much now. It doesn't really matter so much what type of bus stops you use anyway. But you will notice that one costs more than the other, as always, and one costs more to maintain than the other. But secondly, one will influence the how happiness and people are with your service. So I always try and keep the nice new ones and in the city perimeters, like so. right in the city centre. So it doesn't matter so much if you're on unlimited money, because you can put on the nice new bus stops everywhere, it doesn't matter. But I always tend to keep the nice new bus stops in the city perimeters, and then the next ones down along the rest of the route really, and then we'll get just put one here because we'll probably put a network of line there, and as we're coming up to the end, let's put the cheaper ones by here. Probably fine, we'll have a line going, a train line, a tram will go up, not a tram, metro line will go up here as well, but we'll just leave it at that at the moment. So that is done, that's our line done. Now next thing to do is, as always, create a new route. Let's push the green button so we don't have the tram running as we build this. So we just click, and so we will, I done it wrong there, add line, add stop I should say, and we click, and we just do the same as we did with the bus. The only difference is that we have to go off where the line goes, so wherever we stuck the line, the route will follow. So make sure that you do a very good line at the start, so make sure you do the line of how you're going to go, and make sure you prepare the route before actually putting all these stops in, because at the end of the day it'll make your life a lot easier. So we're just clicking along. See, by here would be Cardiff Central Station here in real life, so we'll probably do something similar to that when we do the metros, but that will be in a different one in the future, so it won't be long, because I'm slowly building our network up quite nicely for us. Now, I tend to not do much trolley buses, to say that much, as I know in Europe they do use trolley buses quite a bit, and like in the eastern areas of Europe and stuff like that, but in Britain we don't really have them, so I don't tend to do trolley buses. I only do one or two routes with them, and that's it, even if they're cheaper to run and you could fit more people on them, I tend to not run them as much. So, but as we're doing a series and showing you how to do this, that, the other, I thought at least I'll show you the route of a trolley bus. So that's that done. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and edit the timetable just as the same as I did with all the buses. So I'm going to copy it from bus line 1 because it's not going to inflict into any of the bus lines really, and so I'm just going to press copy, copy and copy. And we do the custom one, copy, to make it 3 hours on a Sunday. So today all the buses are running 3 hours. So there we go, that is done. So now we'll have a look at the information, see it's owned by us, the weekly income, nothing at the moment, the weekly expenditure, bit coming out because we've built the line and route and all. Length of the route is 20.8 kilometers. Estimated duration is 1650. Maximum vehicles needed 13. So we now know we only need 13 trolley buses to run on this service. Average vehicles needed 9.2. Depot trolley depot 1, we'll click on that so we can have that open in a sec, and the normal information. So at the end of the day we know that this is going to be running quite nicely. So we need 13 trolley buses. So let's have a look and let's push the buy button. Of course you could do it as simple as, exit that, you could simply as just turn around, push on that and then push that, of course, but as I tend to do it via the depot, at least then you know which depot it is going in. So let's have a look at the trolley buses. So we have this one is only 13 seats, quite a small one. Good service though, and excellent acceleration. So we'll have a look down. We want one that doesn't cost the earth, but transports quite nicely. Just the same as the buses we are running. See, now these transport quite a bit of people. This one is the best one on service, but mediocre on acceleration. Not bad on electricity consumption and maintenance. Maintenance is a bit poorer than this one, but it is very expensive. The same for this one, but the service quality is less. Now if you notice, these two carry exact same amount of people. So you do think to yourself, this one you're only paying to have the service quality, and this one you're paying to have better maintenance cost. So it comes to the point where you think, which one do you want the most to have? Do you look at the bottom line of how much money you get, and the maintenance would be encouraging that, or do you look at this, your ratings, which then this would improve this? So you have to decide which one you want. I'm going to go and pick this one, as we're very on the infant stage of building our bus services and network. So there's not, and it's going to cost a lot of money off this, and let's not make our money coming out so big, like expenditure to keep these vehicles running. So let's keep that low. So let's push purchase. So there we go, we've just bought these buses. You can see the chunk of money just gone straight out, and they're in our depot ready. Now as it's a Sunday, and not a lot runs on a Sunday in general, you can see our line, you can see it on our map the way we come along. So we'll close that so it doesn't disturb us. So, oh, I should have kept that open actually. So there we go, we know that, and as it's a Sunday, I'm going to open it anyway now, as there's not a lot would run on a Sunday anyway. Pretty much timed that right. So there we go, we have a new trolley bus. So that's our first trolley bus going along quite happily, and now this should end now shows that because we have we have a route that goes west, we have a route that goes north, and now route that comes east, I should say, route that comes north, and now we have a route that comes west. The next thing we will need to do is really a route that comes south. Now we either go south through Cardiff Bay or south down to Penarth. Now probably find we'll do one around Cardiff Bay, like one that will go right around the city a bit and then come down to Cardiff Bay, just to improve connections from this to our other services, so it just keeps the city running quite nicely. So if people from here wants to move over to here, they can. But we'll probably do that one in another series, let our money to build up again, as it costs us quite a bit, and we'll have to work out where to build a depot. Now you probably found we'll have to build a depot down in the southern area of the city, as this is where we turn around and shut the southern area of the city. It's probably a better place to put a depot than in the northern side. But then again, we could put a depot up here in Butte Park or in the other parks nearby. Now I think if we're going to build another bus route, I think we'll have it coming down this whole stretch here, so, or maybe even this road here. So we'll have it coming through Brute Town, coming down, getting into Cardiff Bay, probably come all the way down to here, to what is known as, well, it calls it the Sydney Opera House, but to the other building in the corner, which would be the Millennium Centre and everything. Come all the way down, connect it up, and then go back into the city. But I reckon we're going to have quite a big influx of people that's going to be taking it. So I think if we leave that bit here, we'll have that as the metro service when we get it. I think we'll make a bus service that will just come down and just loop around here and then go back on itself. Because in later days we could have a bus service that come around, does all this industrial area, so all the people that want to go to work come in, catch that bus, and then go along. So you're just really just making the bus services filter off from each other. Don't want a bus service that's stupidly long, because if you make a bus service really, really long, it won't get anyone on it really. So you just got to bear that in mind. You want to make bus services quite simple and easy to run. That's good. I thought I built the wire the wrong way around then, but of course it would. If I did that, it would have moaned when I was putting the route. So you can see people waiting for the trolley bus already, and it's slowly coming in its way down. Quite a bit of people waiting here already for the trolley bus to transport them around. So yeah, the one thing is quite good with the trolley bus. They have use the exact same bus stop as the normal buses, so it's not too bad as we turn around. Just simple as use the same bus stops as we use normally. So that's easy enough. But what I might do, I'll quickly construct the bus stops for our new route, I reckon. So then we are prepared for a new bus service that will run along. So first of all, let's work out where we're going to go to. So I reckon we'll come all the way down to here, a cart down to the pretty much the Houses of Parliament, and we'll loop it back up this way like that. I'll just put these expensive bus stops here. So at least then they're done. So we'll just have it looping down to here. That's it. Let's put the bit of the poor ones, but not so poor. And actually, I'm going to change my mind from there. I'm not. Oh, actually, I'll leave that there. Because we'll have the bus that comes down like that. But instead of coming down here, I am going to wiggle it towards all these flats. So we can have. I'm going to do just like that. There. There's bus route down by there. Hang on now. Let's work this one out better. Could, instead of having it there, take away. Now we'll keep that there. Yeah, that'd be better. So if we turn around and do it like this, so that goes up to there, and we'll use the poorer bus stops. There and there. Stick one there too. So the bus services will come down and come right down like that. The next one's coming up will go up and around and then up. So quite easy enough run for us to go. So we'll keep building these bus stops along. I might actually reroute that one. So it goes along here. So make sure it picks up all these expensive places. And let's put the posh bus stops by here. And we'll put one by here. So that goes there, lovely. Put one posh bus stop up by there as well. The bit of the cheaper bus stops down to here. So now we've connected quite nicely this area. So you can see this area is quite nicely connected. You can see some of this will probably be connected by the metro when we build it, so it doesn't matter too much. We're not overdoing most of this area. Now we can see there's a lot of congestion on this road, so we could have fun when we come to using that road. But we'll make the service going like normal. We'll work it all the way up. I think I will put it turned by there and goes up through that way. The other one comes down via this way, so it doesn't get affected by much traffic. That goes up. We'll have that going that way then. Just like that. Put the bus stop there really close to the other one, on purpose. You'll see in a sec. Some white. So we'll just do it so it's just like that. So the bus route runs around and connects up all this area. And then I'm going to be very sneaky and put the bus station here, right in a park. So there we go, we've done that. We won't bother putting a bus service running yet. I'll do that in the next series, as we'll wait for the money to build up before connecting it up. So at least then we can see what happens with the bus service. You can see the trolley bus is doing quite a lot of not happy people, so obviously that is going to make us a nice bit of money coming in. Let's have a look at the money. So far it's not making any money at all. Let's have a look at tickets. Tickets are quite well. I've inflated some of the tickets from last time we was here. We'll put the few more people as the inspectors, so we can still catch 50% of the offenders. As you can see, it's slowly working its way along there, but we're still making a bit of money, so we can. So as soon as the trolley bus will pick up, I think we will make a nice tidy bit of money and profit coming in. But I think I'm going to leave it here, as we've just built our trolley bus. Like I said, next time we'll probably put this bus service in, and hopefully we'll have enough money. We will put a tram route in, but I'll make sure we get a bit more money. Probably put the tram route in, but we'll probably use a loan to buy the trams. So I'll show you the loan system, how it works, like how I make it work. So pretty much I work out how much the trams cost, buy a loan for the price of the trams, and then take that out and then use that as that's how much the trams make. And as long as the trams make that money on their own, that loan won't affect you. You've got the infrastructure you needed, and the loan will then go from the tram. So best way to do it is work out the cost of how much the trams would take in, or even work out that bus route, try and make it as bus route run makes this much a week. This is how much we've got to allow out a week in the forecast, to make sure the trams then will build up with their money, and then from that we can run along this thing. But we'll do that next time when we have a nice tram route going along. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Please don't hesitate to like the video if you've enjoyed it. Comment if you like, because if you like to comment about anything on the video, please don't hesitate to comment either. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hopefully you're still watching my videos on Fridays, and enjoying them as always with Railworks, probably with a little bit of OMSI, but more well, Railworks Train Simulator 2016. So hopefully you're enjoying that as always, and hopefully you'll come back. You'll be still watching this as well every Monday of City in Motion Complete series. So that's me. I'm all done. Oh yeah, I should say, don't forget to, if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, link in the description, and you can also follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. So till next time, bye for now.